Hello, this is Rabbi Levin, and once again, I'm speaking to the church Gentile community. We all understand that there's a civil war of values versus immorality going on, and we're trying hard to raise our children with the timeless biblical standards of decency. We're opposed to adultery, underage sexual relations. We're opposed to sodomy. We're opposed to transgenderism. We understand that these are passions and these are lusts. We do understand, and we thank God if we're not visited with those challenges. But basically, we don't change our intrinsic biblical values. Your voices are needed, and we have to get together. We have to hang together, as Benjamin Franklin said, or we're going to hang separately. To us, it's a shame and an embarrassment that we're finding pride in any type of behavior, including a bedroom behavior. It's left for the bedroom, and certainly if it's misbehavior, it shouldn't be in our living rooms. So we're standing outside the library, and we urge church Gentiles to stand up, to get together. There was a time where in the old country, in Hungary, in Europe, when they first they used to have separate swimming because they understood it's immodest. And today, they never imagined such bathing suits as they have today. So the rabbis and the priests signed together that for the commonweal, for the moral good of the people, it was advised to keep the beaches separate. Okay, I'm just bringing you that as an example that we have a history of having to set aside our differences and act in unison for the greater glory of God and for the practicality of being able to have an insurance policy to raise our children and grandchildren with a modicum of modesty and to have their heads screwed on straight in terms of morality and decency. And we're not winning any popularity contests. I'm very sorry to see all of the horrific anti-Jewish sentiment that occurs every time a Jew does something. If I would do something pro-homosexuality, pro-LGBTQ, God forbid, then they would call me a dirty Jew who's polluting society. If I do something against it, then I'm a terrible person because one of the freeholders or one of the other people representing Ocean County said, I represent all of Ocean County. Yes, every single last person. There are no more evangelicals. There are no more religious Catholics. There are no more religious Muslims who are offended by this stuff. And that's the problem. So I just parenthetically, I can't help but comment. There was a terrible thing. This mother left her baby in the car. She forgot the baby. I don't wish on you or me or anybody the hell that the parents are going through because they let their baby die mistakenly. But the viciousness and the hate, the Jews are going to get away with it, throw her away, lock her the key and everything else, the hate, the pile on. You know, what happened to turn the other cheek? What happened to kumbaya and loving everybody? That's only when it's convenient. But if it's a Jewish person, then our antipathy, our negative feelings come to the fore. And it's scary, the amount of anti-Semitism that seems to be growing, the hate. But if that's going to be an excuse that we can't stand up for God and morality, we went through inquisitions, pogroms, Holocausts, being treated as second-rate citizens, being raped and pillaged and burned to death during crusades. We've gone through it all. Here, in God Bless America, we want to be left alone. They are coming into our Lakewood enclave where the overwhelming majority of the people, the community standards, Jew and Gentile alike, is not all of this celebration of sodomy and bedroom misbehavior. They're coming to us. All we're doing is reacting. We stand with activist mommy, who has 70 million YouTube hits, and she homeschools 10 children. We find remarkable similarities between her life and our lives. We have many children, and we have a quasi-homeschooling that we use our own school system, and we feel the same way she does. Are you going to attack her, and are you going to attack your own fellow Gentiles like you attack me and you attack us? Don't be hypocrites. If you feel that way, let's see all those anti-hateful comments. If not, we're asking the people who are not church to stay home. And those who are church, please join us in front of the Lakewood Library at 8 o'clock on Thursday. See you then. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your consideration. Thanks for your sensitivity. And thanks for your intelligence.